too.
Well, yours probably was the first coast-to-coast engagement on television. So for Bill and his family back in Wisconsin, and for you, Suzanne, I'd like you to see the way you looked when he surprised you last week. So, Perry Lafferty, let's show a little part of last week's show if we can. Perry? You name this next tune, and you will win $10,000 and the right to come back next week to try to make it $15,000.
8 seconds.
You have 8 seconds. Be very careful. Song number 5. The Roaring Twenties gave us this all-time favorite. Take your time and name this tune. Press the buzzer around the bell. Do you know the name of that song? Please, no problem.
Japanese Sandman.
It's right! I think your mother and I, we all had a heart failure here. You are right. That was the Japanese Sandman. Congratulations. By naming all those 5 songs, you won $10,000. And Suzanne, it looks like your calculus teacher and your mother are very happy, too. Bill, could you come up here for a minute, please? Come on up, please. Thank you. Suzanne, will you and Joe be able to come back next week to try for $15,000?
Oh, yeah.
You'll be here, Joe. You'll bring us the cheese, the spaghetti.
Everything.
Bill, what are you going to tell your other students now that the secret is out that you're unofficially engaged to Suzanne?
Well, George, I think tonight we'll make it official.
Oh, how do you do, Bill?
Suzanne, I bought a ring from Tiffany on 5th Avenue, and I think it's a small one, but...
Well. Well, Suzanne, there you are. What have you to say?
Oh, it's wonderful. I wish everyone could have a moment like that in their life.
Well, Suzanne, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you this film so you can show it to your grandchildren someday. Would you like that?
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Joe, was your wife as excited as Suzanne when you asked her to marry you?
She was very excited. And her father was very happy. He was crying.
He was?
Yes. He said to me, Joe, I'm so happy you married my daughter. Thank you very much.
When he said that, what did you say to him?
I say, you're welcome. when I marry your daughter, I'm going to make her very happy the way I make you happy.
And I'm sure you have made her very happy, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Joe, is your family here tonight?
Yes, sir. My wife, Lena, right there.
Lena?
And my beautiful twins. God bless them.
Oh, there's Rosie and Vincenzo. The twins. Come si chiamano the twins?
Oh, Rosetta.
Rosetta?
Excited. Rosetta and Vincent.
Well, Vincent and Rosetta, I see. Joe, now that you're such a big celebrity on television, I'll bet you're the most famous barber since Perry Como.
Oh, not like the Perry Como. That's very nice. Thank you. But I have another man in the barber shop that helps me out.
You mean business is so good now that you hired another man?
The business very good, but I don't make so much money.
Why not?
Well, all day long, people come around from all over. Hello, Mr. Lombardo. I wish you good luck. Shake hands, talk, shake hands, talk. I have no time to cut ahead. And the other men do all cutting hair. But that's all right. You make a living, and I have a time to talk all day.
Well, I think it's a perfect arrangement, Joseph.
Yes.
Now, let's go to the Golden Medley Marathon area and see how the business is over there. That's the most important thing. Tonight, you and Suzanne are going for $15,000, so right this way. All right? 30 seconds to name 5 songs. You name all 5 correctly, and you will have $15,000. And next week, you will come back to try to make it $20,000. Remember, you must name every song correctly, or the game is over, but you keep what you've won. And now for the Golden Medley Marathon. Johnny, may I have the cards, please?
Here you are, George.
Thank you very much. Before the days of rock and roll, many different types of dances had their vogue in this country. For our Golden Medley Marathon tonight, we will play 5 famous tunes representing different types of dances. Some of them are still popular today. Song number 1. The tango is probably the most glamorous dance that has come to us from the Argentine. And here is one of the finest. Name this tune. You know the name of that tune?
Kiss of Fire.
Kiss of Fire is right. Or El Choclo, it has 2 names. Song number 2. Here is a polka, which is the national dance of Bohemia, and it is popular the world over. Name this tune. Do you know the name of that song?
Hoop-dee-doo.
Hoop-dee-doo, you are right. Song number 3. The jitterbug is probably the most American of all dances. Name this tune. You know the name of that song? I think you know it.
String.
String is right.
String of...
No prompting from the audience. String?
Here.
String of pearls. String of pearls! I knew that you knew that, but sometimes you get up here under these lights and people don't realize you get nervous. Song number 4. From Spain comes the Paso Doble, better known in this country as the Spanish one-step. Name this tune. You know the name of that song?
El Relicario.
It has 2 titles.
El Relicario.
El Relicario is one of them, and it's right. The other title is My Toreador. All right, you've named 4 songs correctly, and you're giving me heart failure. You name this next tune, and you will win $15,000 and the right to come back next week to try to make it $20,000.
6 seconds.
You have 6 seconds. Be very careful. Song number 5. The waltz is still the most popular dance the world over. This one was sung in the famous motion picture starring Lawrence Tibbett. Name this tune. You know the name of that song?
The Cuban Love Song.
The Cuban Love Song is right! Congratulations, you have won $15,000. The right to come back next week and make it $20,000. You will be able to come back next week, Suzanne?
Yes, oh
and you,
yes.
Joseph?
Sarò lieto di ritornare alla volta.
Ah, see, what's that mean in English?
I'll be very happy to come back again.
All right, the ciao, benedica, God bless you both. We'll meet our next contestants in a few seconds. But first, if you want really fast relief of headache pain, you want the pain relievers that 3 out of 4 doctors recommend, you'll want Anacin. Here's the story.
What do doctors do for pain of headache, neuritis, neuralgia?
For my patients, I recommend the ingredients in Anacin for incredibly fast relief.
Yes, 3 out of 4 doctors recommend the ingredients in Anacin. And why? See for yourself.
Wisconsin Department of Agriculture sent you some Italian cheese, and it's been sitting in the manager's office all week.
Thank you. I'm very anxious to have it.
And the manager is very anxious that you take it. So, Joe, here is 20 pounds of Wisconsin Italian Parmesan cheese made by the Broadhead Goldenrod Creamery.
God bless the Goldenrod Creamery.
Broadhead Goldenrod Creamery. Johnny, can you hold that for us over there? Because it's awful close to the lights, you know, under these lights here.
All right.
Suzanne, it looks like all the cheese manufacturers in Wisconsin Somebody ran away with the cheese. It looks like all the cheese manufacturers in Wisconsin are watching you and Joe tonight.
Well, not only the cheese manufacturers, George, but, well, just everybody back home, and even the dairy farmers, and that's the highest compliment of all.
Why is that? May I ask?
Well, in Wisconsin, it's milking time just about now, but all the dairy farmers who come into my father's hardware store tell him that they quit milking during this half hour just to see the show.
Well, I'd like to thank all the farmers for watching, and now a special message to all you Wisconsin cows who are looking in. Girls, I'm sorry we've interfered with your schedule, but don't get nervous. You're in good hands. Suzanne, now that you're engaged to your calculus teacher at the University of Wisconsin, how does he act towards you in class? Any different?
In class, he acts exactly the same as he always did. But after the bell rings, I'm the only one he kisses goodbye.
Well, he's a lucky teacher. Do you think he'll pass you this term?
I don't know, but I told him that I've got more out of his calculus course than any of the other students in the class.
Joe, last week you told us how excited your wife was when you proposed to her, but you never told us how you first met her.
Oh, Mr. Witt, it's a very romantic story. I was invited by my friend's wedding, and she was there too. And
was it a big wedding?
Yes, she
Well,
was
it was big
there too,
Italian
and,
weddings.
And it was a very fine Italian wedding.
I've been to them.
She was dancing with her girlfriend, and I look, she danced like a fly.
She danced like a fly. You mean a butterfly?
Like a fly.
Like a fly.
And then she danced with me, and while I was dancing, I say, my name is Joe Lombardo, and I am free man.
And what did she say to that kind of introduction?
She say, my name is Elena Voltaggio, and I am free woman. So I say, I'd like to meet your father, and we all talk business.
Boy, Joe, you're